So this is getting to be really difficult to keep up with because in the midst of all the stuff happening in America right now, you're finding stuff like the Las Vegas shootings to take precedent on people's attention. And these days, the biggest asset that you have of somebody is not their money. It's not their heritage. It's not their house. It's their attention. Like everybody in the world, every business in the world, even ministers of the gospel in a sense, are not craving your financial returns these days, or what you have in your family or who you know all the time. It's your attention. Because if you grab somebody's attention, essentially you have them and you can control what they focus on. Now, this is strange because in Las Vegas, this has everybody's attention, this mass shooting that everybody's now focused on. And now the focus of the United States is looking at that. And at the same time, it's hard to process this because we're still trying to process what happened to Puerto Rico. And that's kind of hard because Puerto Rico's hard to process because you were trying to wrap your head around what happened to Florida and the hurricane that devastated Florida. And then that's hard because you didn't get too much time to really think about what happened to Houston. And so many people are now having so many events happen so fast in their life that they're kind of forgetting what to really focus on. And besides all these things, maybe you're like somewhere that you weren't so affected by that. But at the same time, you might have had family members that were affected by these activities, or you might be going through some issues yourself. And many people just don't know. Like, you have to balance the issues that you have in your own life and the issues now that happen in the world. Not about walking with God just in managing your own life and your family's life, but it's walking with God and managing your country's life, the world's life, because everything is now interconnected. You're getting so much information. You have to learn how to focus on one thing and just choose not to acknowledge all the others until you take care of that one thing. I want to encourage you today to just, whatever it may be that's on your mind, don't get too wrapped up in all the things that are happening in the world. They're going to continue happening whether you put your attention on them or not. But I want to challenge you to ask you, well, what are you going to put your attention on today? Learn what events in your life you should be focused on. Because if you don't, the events of your life are going to end up controlling you. That, my friend, is a profound meditation.